we're going out after another building, looking for a little 8x12, and we're getting close. I'm kind of not surprised that this building's coming up for repo. I delivered this building really, I don't know, not that long ago. It was sometime this year. And the reason I say that is when I delivered the building, I could tell that there was another building sitting where I put this one. And her, I don't know, I forget what her story was, but it looked to me like she had bought a building from somebody else. And it looks like they repoed it. That's what it looked like to me, because it was kind of weird that she had a building, got rid of it, and ordered another one right away. So I figured I'd be back. I'm pulling in right now. I guess it's down here. I couldn't remember that it was down this road. Small little road. It's just an 8x12 though, so I'm gonna run back here and see if I can snag it up real quick. Yeah, I remember this. This is a dead end back here, and this is the little turnaround. There's the building. Yeah, there's hardly any room here. Alright, let's go check it out and see what we can see. Oh yeah. It is locked up. I'll go see if anybody's home, but I don't think anybody is. Doorbell's broke. Okay. I had a bunch of people ask in one of my videos how we strap them. That's how we strap it. Run a strap across the runners on this size. I do 4 straps. Just like that. Get the mule loaded up and we'll be on the road. Gonna pull down where it's just a little bit flatter. This whole area is on a hillside. Can't really call it flat. It's flatter, more flat, whatever you want to call it. Just like that. Now for the fun part. It's places like this where I wouldn't want a semi. Time. I might have to do it again. Better scoot it over a little bit. That should get it. Got him. Dang, the wires are low. Yikes. All right. That wasn't too bad. So a question I get asked all the time in the comments is, what happens with the stuff in the building? Well, that's up to the customer, because they get, each rental company is a little bit different, but they get X amount of days. Sometimes some rental companies give them 30 days to get their stuff. Other rental companies are maybe 2 weeks, but whatever the case, I mean, they have a set amount of days to come and get their belongings out of the building. And then once, I mean, if they don't come back and get it, then the rental company will pay somebody to clean it out. So yeah, that's what happens with it. The rental companies don't, I mean, they tell us, it's in the contract too, but we don't have to empty the buildings out. And if the customer is at the location and they're cooperating, they're going to give the building up, you know, they're just going to let it go. They can't make a payment or whatever. In some cases, I will help them take stuff out, or at least let them get the stuff out that they want and load it up. It really depends on the situation. If they're being hostile with me, then no, I'm going to load it up and get out of there. But I try to work with them. Usually, if you're nice to them, they'll settle down, and give them a chance to cool down a little bit. That usually works. Not always. Yeah, I'm working over here in West Virginia again today. Going down the river on the West Virginia side. We are 15 miles from Wheeling, north of Wheeling, and this is going over into Ohio, right across the line. That is the new bridge. That's actually the route I'm going to take. The GPS always wants to take me down through Wheeling. They just built, this bridge was probably finished less than a year ago, so it's a new bridge. It is, I mean, for me, it makes the biggest difference, because anytime we had to come up here north of Wheeling, we had to go either through Wheeling. Well, that was about the only option, was to go down through Wheeling and up Route 2. And anybody that drives through Wheeling knows that, you know, pretty crappy road to drive through, especially with being oversized. So 10 wides and stuff like that weren't horrible, but when we got into the 16 wides and all that stuff, oh my goodness. I mean, obviously we just had to take the route, whatever route the state permitted. But yeah, this bridge is absolutely awesome. It bypasses all of Wheeling, and oh man, it's so nice. Wish they would have done this years ago. Well, I got two options for the rest of the day. I can drop this one off, call it a day, or I can go after another one. I got two more in this, not this area that I was just in, but the area that I'm going to. I got two more to pick up, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel by the time I get to the lot. I'm about ready to call it a day, to be honest. Have an early day for a change. We're sitting at 3 o'clock right now. I started at 5:30, which I actually got a little bit of a late start. I was supposed to get up at 4:30 and leave at 5, but I just needed a little more sleep. Well, there's the stuff. We'll keep it locked up and see if the customer comes and gets it. Anyways, I'm gonna go repo another building just for the heck of it. So stay tuned for that video if I get the building. We'll see you in the next one. What in the world? There is a couple of foxes in here. Interesting.